For more on today's stock market action, let's go to Scott Gamm live on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Scott, quite a close. The third time we've spoken in the last hour or so, and the story has been different each time. What'd you see in the last 20 minutes of trading? Got pretty chaotic down there on the floor.
Well, that's right, Miles. And believe it or not, with the Dow down 623 points today, that was not session lows. We were down over 700 points, and the market got a little bit of a bid because Boeing shares increased in those final moments of trading. Boeing shares went down almost to the flat line, but then managed to rebound. And Boeing was, of course, the only Dow stock in the green today. Boeing is also the best performing Dow stock all this week, up over 7%. Now, for the Dow, the broader Dow, this is actually the third worst day for the Dow this month. Remember, earlier this month we were down one day 767 points. Last week we had a day when we were down 801 points, and here we are today down 623 points. Now, the worst performing Dow components today were, of course, the trade sensitive stocks like Apple, which was down 4.6% today, but managed to stay well above $200 a share. Apple is almost in correction territory, down over 7% from its most recent high back on July 31st. And some of the other declining stocks in the Dow were Intel and American Express. As I mentioned earlier, Boeing was the only Dow component in the green. Some of the other Dow stocks that declined by the least magnitude were UNH and Walmart. And Miles, let's also give you a check on bond yields, because we did have a couple of inversions today with the 2-year Treasury yield trading above the 10-year yield. We know more broadly bond yields have been coming down today along with the broader market decline. As you see a safe haven pylon, we are looking at the 10-year Treasury yield at 1.522%. So still above those 2016 record lows, but getting awfully close to it. And then I also want to point out gold prices surging almost 2% today, nearing $1,540 an ounce. This is the highest level we've seen in gold all month. Now, we kind of made this point earlier this week when stocks had rebounded from last week's sell-off. You actually saw gold hold on to a lot of its gain. So that just shows you that even though the market had rebounded earlier this week, investors still kept their gold positions. And of course, today, folks bought even more gold as protection, guys.
Yeah, Scott, gold's rally certainly feels like one of the stories of the summer in the stock market. Scott Gamm, have a great weekend. Talk to you on Monday.